Snapshot, we're going to look at a technique called Cornell Notes, which was developed by Cornell University in America. This is really, really useful for new material and especially knowledge rather than skills. You could use this for characters, themes, plot, or context. The first thing you need to do is choose a topic that you are going to study. So for this instance, I've decided that I'm going to study Love's Philosophy by Percy Shelley. What I need to do next is split up my page. I'm going to get a pencil and ruler. This top bit is going to be my title. Love's Philosophy. I'm then going to give myself a wide margin, but not go to the bottom of the page. And then I'm going to section it off at the bottom as well. In this column, you are going to write Q questions. In this one, you're going to write more detailed notes. And at the bottom, you're going to write a summary. Okay. What you're going to do next is you're going to choose how you're going to revise this topic. It might be that you watch a video on YouTube about it, or a lecture on Masolit. It might be that you listen to a podcast, or it might be that you go to your book or your revision guide. So I've decided here that I'm going to use my revision guide. So what I'm going to do is in the side, I'm going to write some key questions or Q questions. So for example, I might write, what is the poem about? Now here in my revision guide, I've got what the poem's about, but I don't want to just copy it out. That's not going to help anyone. All I'm going to do is going to read it and I'm going to summarise it in notes in my own words. Again, I could use dual coding with this. I could do images instead. So narrator's addressing a woman, he's trying to persuade her. So I could say narrator to woman, persuade. Gives examples to show that nature is connected and is intimate and loving. So I'm going to say focus equals nature. I'm going to do loving plus intimate. He asks the woman he's addressing why she's ignoring God's law by refusing to have a loving relationship with him. He finally questions what uses bonds in nature if he can't be with her. So I'm going to say this is going to be the narrator is asking questions plus refusal of God. Notice how I'm not copying things out. I've put it in a way that I can understand. And I've put it in simple note form. Now imagine that I've gone through this, I've got a series of questions with notes next to it to help me understand. Afterwards, in the summary section, I'm going to summarise the main ideas. And again, you can do this in bullet point form, the main things that you understand. I would limit this to 5 things. What you should do then is at intervals, use this to quiz yourself. And a way you can do that is making sure all your notes are away. Is cover the detailed notes so you just have the key questions. And like we've done with the knowledge organiser for self-quizzing, write down everything you can remember. Go back afterwards and check in a different colour. Again, it's really important that you do this at different intervals and not just once. And you should notice that over time you can remember more and more knowledge. If you wanted to stretch this further, you could make links between knowledge and key quotes, Or you could use how and why questions rather than just what. You can see here it says, what is the poem about? I could say something like, how is the poem used to express the narrator's emotions instead?